I'm using 2x6 knotty pine for the frame, and I'm basically cutting a mortise on each end. Now I'm using my blade, I just set my blade to where I want, making my first cut, and then I'm just slowly sliding the board over and making my cuts that way. And I just got too lazy to switch out the blade to a wider blade. A change is basically what I wanted, something different. Normally I would switch it out to a dado blade. But if you take your time and you're careful, you can do it this way as well. And I just went around the board this way. Then I moved it over to the router table, and I'm cutting in for my insert panel. I'm using a 3/4 inch bit, and I just make a couple of passes, raising it up higher, make a few more passes, raise it up higher until I get the depth I want. And I'm doing that to all the pieces. For the center panel, I'm using 1x6 knotty pine. I'm using my festool, and I'm going to cut in dominoes. For these two center panels, I'm using about 4 to 5 dominoes per piece. For the glue up, I'm being very generous with the glue, and I like to glue in my dominoes. You don't need to for alignment, but I like to do it. So I glue all my dominoes in, and I'm very generous with the glue. I want a lot of squeeze out. Now I'm taking my time, but at the same time, you got to be organized and quick about this, because once it starts, the glue starts to kick, there's no turning back. It does dry quick. You got about 20 minutes time to have everything positioned and clamped in place. 15 to 20 minutes. Now, before I put these pieces on, I did wipe out the excess glue on the ends. That way the top and bottom boards don't glue itself to the boards. And I'm running 3 clamps, and the reason for doing this is so it doesn't bow in the center. And I do this at both ends. Then I'm using some water and getting the excess squeeze out. It makes it easier for sanding after everything's done. And I do this to both sides. Now we're ready for the frame glue up. I have the center panel positioned in place. Now I'm not gluing the center panels in because I want it to free float for expansion, for swelling purposes in the environments. I was going to use the brush, but I decided to use my finger instead. I'm being very generous with the glue. And again, because this is a bit of a longer process for glue up, I have all my pieces ready to go, clamps ready to go. And I also have a helping hand in the background there. My other half is giving me a hand with the glue up. And I'm gluing both ends on the tenon and the mortise. And again, being very generous with the glue. Now during this process, I am checking my vertical points, that way, my diagonal points. That way I can make sure that everything is square before final clamping everything up. I did run paper on the bottom and the top with the board on the top and bottom for clamp up. That way these boards don't stick to the frame as the glue squeezes out. And that's the reason for having the paper in between. The paper we can easily sand out. It's not a problem. And I'm running 2 clamps per corner. Now this is going to sit overnight. Make sure that everything is dried nicely before I go to the next step. I'm running a long bolt screw on each end for extra security purposes. So I'm drilling out the hole and then I'm switching the bit to a bigger bit to countersink the end of the bolt. Now I am using I believe it's 8.5 inch bolt on the ends and the center. Then I'm taking a dowel with a little bit of glue at the end and capping the holes. Sawing it off with a saw and then sanding it smooth. This is the part I kind of enjoyed the most, is doing these ends. Now I am cutting it a little bit proud, that way I can sand it smooth and flat. Now I'm using Varathane, an exterior Varathane. Now this is going in a boathouse. Now these are sliding doors that's going in. It is going into a boathouse. I am using the exterior even though that it's kind of interior, but it's still cold throughout the winters. So I am using an exterior Varathane. I'm putting 3 coats. I'm being very generous, and I'm sanding in between coats. Now at the end of the video, and I did use a sand and sealer, but at the end of the video it's showing here that I used Veracure 20, which I was mistaken. It is the Varathane exterior. I'm putting 3 coats on the one side. Once it's all dried and complete, I flip it over and I do the other side. This door is complete. I do have one more door to build. It's going to be a little bit bigger for the same customer. Same style, just wider. This I put a sand and sealer and 3 coats of Veracure 20, and she's good to go. Off to the next one. If you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.